It's week 14 of the 2027 season, and we've got C.J. Stroud. He's been sensational as he leads the league in touchdown passes. We can hardly wait for the start of this one, and it's kicking off next on Madden NFL 25.
One final month to push for the playoffs or start preparing for the future. Here we go. It's week 14. Finds some space. He's past the 30. His return gets him to the 32-yard line before he's taken down. So it's ready for their first possession. Leading them out, someone with a big arm and a field general's mindset, Drake May.
I think we could give him a pass from last week because they still found a way to win, and that's the ultimate job of a quarterback. But those interceptions, that's not what we're used to seeing out of him week to week. The 2 touchdowns, though, that's the bar he wants to hit each and every time out, and when he gets there, usually good things follow.
Here's Jerome Ford for the first time this game. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
To the air on first down, May. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security.
And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Sauce Gardner with the INT. And the Dragons force the turnover on the first series of this game. Wow, what an exciting start to this game, Brock. Apologies to the former QB and you. It's not an opening drive touchdown, but an interception instead.
Yeah, exciting for one side. That would be the defense. Demoralizing for the other side as an offense. First salvo, listen, it goes to the defense. And now it really sets the stage for what I love and what you love, Kate, in this game of adjustments, in the game of back and forth. Who's going to respond next?
Trying to find Brock Bowers. So it's second down coming up. They give to Spiller from the gun. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it sets up first down.
You know, coach gets in that QB's headset, probably told his offense and his QB, listen, I don't want to see a third down on this possession, or something kind of like that. Whatever version he told him, it worked.
Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. As a man, Justin Jefferson. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And they'll have first down. They kick the running back in motion. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete.
You know, I don't fault that look at all, Kate, downfield. It was just an excellent defensive play to deny him the ball and knock it away. That is good on good.
Pass is cut at the 9. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have first and goal. To the air yet again, it's Stroud. Has it in close. He has the touchdown. They'll set up here for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Dragons will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Now after the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. Return coming from the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Patriots offense headed out for their second drive of the game. And they got off on the wrong foot here with that opening drive interception that led to points the other way.
Yeah, and what this defense has shown is they are going to capitalize on your mistakes. And
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. Another try following the sack. Polk makes the catch.
you know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
And even on third down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be fourth down. The Patriots have their punting unit out. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. Calls fair catch and has it inside the 40-yard line. So no return on that punt. And it'll be their football. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Man in motion, headed right. Look at this, the wideout gets it to start this drive. And he's brought down for a loss.
These defensive ends today are so good, Kate, with their hands, and it's often right off the jump. If you can win with your hands, if you can create space, you can get a tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
And he's out of bounds just past, looks like, the 40-yard line. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Shotgun now for Stroud. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. The Dragons getting their punter out there. And this kick works out pretty well for him. It's blown dead at the 12. Here's New England ready once again on offense. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
It's a pickup of 11. And the Patriots will have a first down. Running back sent in motion. First down throw for May. Makes the connection. Here's Jerome Ford. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. 2nd and 3 now. Operating from the gun. Here's May. Gosh, this is Xavier Leggett. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
On target to his man, Polk. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. They'll come up 1st and 10. To the air yet again, May. He gets this one to Strange. And he's taken down at the 30. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down. From the gun, it's May. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he evades any kind of trouble, but only a short gain to show for it after sliding down. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. May now from the gun. That pass caught by Strange. And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Back now, pressure on it. Got him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And it's picked up by the defense. And they stop him before he gets much on the return. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. First give on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. We'll have him gain up about a handful there. Jonah Ellis there to make the stop. Give him 5 on that carry. Bring it up 2nd and 5. They kick the running back in motion. Here's 2nd and 5. Escapes the pocket. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
Just not much to do right there, whether he wanted to run it or throw it. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win for this defense.
From the gun, they go with Spiller. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. So out now comes the punter. Got 46 on his first punch, and this one's pushing a little more distance. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. We don't get a return out of that punt. And the Pats will take over. The Patriot offense making their return to the field. May on 1st and 10. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Back to the air, it's May. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Here's May. Complete beyond the marker. And they can't chop to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They're set up at the 35 now. Shotgun snap, a give to Ford. And he drives ahead for good yardage up to the 45. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1. Another one for Ford. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs. A 1-yard gain on the play. And that's a New England 1st down. Back and ready now for the 2nd quarter. It's Patriots football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. And he gets it forward to steal about a yard out of that. Edgerrin Cooper there to make the stop. Ooh, after that play, we can tell he's hurting. He's someone they need to help their playoff hopes. Training staff working on him now. Putting a receiver in motion. Here we go, 2nd and 9. It's complete to Ford. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
That just might be a throw he regretted as soon as you let it go. I know that feeling. He was doing all he could to find a completion down the field, but they were all over that check down and ready to turn it into a negative play.
Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains. All right, I'll set up now, 1st and 10. May looking to throw. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. Xavier Legette the target on that throw. So that brings up 2nd down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Going play action, May. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So they're gonna have to evaluate things now on 4th and short. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. The right call came in at the right time. Give him 9 yards and a successful conversion on 4th. From the red zone now. Brought in by Ford. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
9-yard pickup, and it sets him up with first and goal. May now. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. It's second and goal. Ford. And he's across for the touchdown. And that flag is not going to stop this celebration. They know that's an offsides call.
Offside. Defense.
Got to the end zone with a free play, so they will, of course, decline offsides and take the points. Gay with the point after. And the Patriots tie this game 7-7. Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Here's Carter on the return. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30. The Dragons and C.J. Stroud all set to go for their next drive. And it's been such an incredible season for him. As we play our final month of football, he's leading the NFL in passing yards. Passes into the arms of Kyle Duggar, intercepted. And the Patriots get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Going down the middle, as you can see, you're giving them a real chance at making that pick. Might be a case of trying to force one where he shouldn't have. And you're sure hoping as a quarterback you learn your lesson on that one.
To the air on first down, May. Legette's got it. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. And the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Now after that play, we've got somebody shaken up, and you don't want to see serious injury in the midst of their playoff push. He's being looked at here. First down from the red zone. That one falls to the turf, couldn't hang on, it's incomplete. He was looking Xavier Legette's way there, and that'll bring up second down. Defense showing blitz here, May. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Kid, I promise you, if you and I got to travel the country and watch young quarterbacks, even really good high school quarterbacks, out routes are the hardest to complete. Slants, goes, fades, all that stuff comes somewhat naturally, but really trusting yourself to throw that out route, that comes with time and experience.
One of the most common penalties in the sport, and the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. May now on third down. Oh no, he lost control of another one! Scooped up by the defense. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
I'll tell you, Kate, by now, I think it's as much between the ears problem as it is anything technical ball security problem. After 3 fumbles in a game, he's got to get his head on right there on the sidelines before they will ever trust him to hang on the ball again.
12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first. And for a long time now in the NFL, going back to the 80s even, 4,000 yards has been the threshold that you gotta hit to have a truly great year. And with that last completion, he's crossed that mark for the season. Congratulations to him. On first down, it's Gibbs. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Here's Stroud. On the move, headed right. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that'll be a 1st down. He's got a man left. And he's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or two short of the 25.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
That's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. And this is down all the way to the 3. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with 1st and goal. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown! The Dragons parlay the turnover into a lead. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Dragons break that tie and now lead by 7. And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. Gamble now on the return. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. The Patriots running their offense out there. It's a touchdown ball game right now, Brock. 14-7 as they start this possession. 1st down throw for May. This is reeled in by Leggett. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Edger and Cooper there to make the stop. 2nd down now, 7 to go. They send a receiver in motion right. Here's 2nd and 7. That's complete to Leggett. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Running back sent in motion. May trying again here on 2nd. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. They send a man in motion. Throw on 3rd down. He has the 1st over the middle. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. 1st and 10 from the 41. From the gun, it's Ford. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
He's on the move. He's running with it. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. The throw is caught. And he drives this down to the 8 before going out. 2nd and 6 coming up here. They put a receiver in motion right. From the gun, it's May. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
Yeah, I know nobody's perfect. All you have to do is listen to me and how many words I screw up. But you certainly expect those throws of that length to be 100%. They've got to be borderline automatic in this offense.
third down from the gun. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. Matt Gay on to line up this field goal. This only a chip shot from the right hash. Up and good from Fairbairn. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
And this return gets to the 30 before he stopped. The Dragons are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. 1st and 10 now from the 30. They seem likely to carry the lead into the locker room, but some points here to end the half could make things even more comfortable. Into the hands of Gibbs. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. Trying to work quickly now. Stroud throwing here on first. To the right, and intercepted! And the Patriots get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. May now from the gun. Completed over the middle. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're 1st to 3. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Man in motion here. May on 1st and 10. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. This one misses the tight end. So 2nd down coming up. Back to the air. It's May. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Timeout taken by the offense. Their 2nd. So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. Operating from the gun, here's May. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for the back that time. And that brings up 4th and long. Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And this will fly out of bounds to deny a return. They're going to mark it a little before the 20. They take over on offense now pretty late in this 1st half. And with just under 40 seconds left to go, Brock, they can try a drive, but they got to hurry. 1st down, Stroud. Jefferson brings it in on the slant. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. They send St. Brown in motion left. Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Timeout taken by the offense, their 2nd. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. From the 42. St. Brown's got it, complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Everybody rushing back to the line. He'll throw it. Pass complete to Gibbs. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Here comes the final play of our 1st half. A final throw before the break. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Not a big window for those halftime speeches. They're right back out of the locker room and set to resume play with the 3rd quarter. now to handle the kickoff. Evans now to return. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled. So their offense will have it first to begin quarter number 3. And they really leaned on that passing game in the first half, Brock. Let's see if that emphasis continues to start the third. Complete here to Bowers. And he's across midfield into Patriots territory.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
Call it no gain, maybe one at best on that play. That leaves him with 3rd and 2.
Brings up 3rd down and 2.
They give to Gibbs on the option. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And they're going to have a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 39.
Another one for Gibbs. And defenders are there to get him at the line. Kyle Duggar hauling him down. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the Patriots 39-yard line.
Again, it's Gibbs. And this one doesn't work any better. Defense there to drop him at the line again. Ooh, after that play, we can tell he's hurting. He's someone they need to help their playoff hopes. Training staff working on him now. Throwing on 3rd down, Stroud. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talked about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Gamble now on the return. He stopped on the return at the 27. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Here's May. This has been a trend, yet another interception. Picked off by Derek Stingley Jr. And the Dragons have it as he records his 7th interception of the season. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers. You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swooning.
Hits him on the out route. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Hand off to Gibbs from the gun. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
2nd and 8. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting? This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw. inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. Second time they brought him out for a field goal, and second time he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field, but that's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Patriots offense all set to go. And this is going to be far from the only time these replays will be on the screen over the next week, Brock, but they're not going to enjoy watching them. Have not taken care of the football, and they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. Ford straight ahead. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. The rangy Kyle Hamilton getting there for the stop. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Throwing is May. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete. He was looking Xavier Leggette's way there. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. They bring on the punt team, and they get this kick away. His work begins at the 31. And he gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield. Nice return there, 15 yards gained. And it's going to be their football coming up. Chase coming in motion right. They'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4. Handoff running right. Here's Spiller. And he's only going to get down to the 47 on a short gain. Only a yard on the pickup, so that's going to bring them to 3rd down and 3. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Shotgun now for Stroud. That's completed right side. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown. The Dragons make it a 16-point ball game. That one right down the middle. And the Dragons take a 3-possession lead. Following the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition has in store. Gamble now on the return. He's stopped on the return at the 27. The New England offense running out now. And the turnovers have not helped as they find this game out of reach at the moment here in the 3rd. They give up the middle to Ford. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Andrew and Cooper there to make the stop. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Staying on the ground with Ford. And he started to get through the lane before it closed. 3 yards there. Andrew and Cooper there to make the stop. 3rd and just 2 to go. This is Ford on the handoff. And the defense was ready. They got him at the line. Stop for no gain on the play, and that'll bring up 4th and 2. Punt team on, and they'll send this one away. Pulled in at the 20. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The Dragon. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Straight ahead with Gibbs. He breaks the tackle. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Kyle Duggar hauling him down. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Off the gut they go with Gibbs. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that 1st down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense I think feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. 1st and 10, ball set up at the 48.
First down. 1st and 10.
Handoff running left. Here's Gibbs. And it's a nice gain off a really good effort there just to stay upright. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
Gibbs now from the gun. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. He musters up 3 yards on the run. That sets up 3rd and 4.
That's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 4.
From the gun, Stroud. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. For the 3rd time today, we see them setting up for a field goal. He better get all of this one. It's got a ways to go. Online, but not enough juice. It's no good short. And the lead goes unchanged from 17.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
On the carry, it's Ford. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. May now. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up. They kick the running back in motion. May now on 3rd down. Escapes the puck. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. Trying to throw for it with May. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Sauce Gardner with the INT. Has a hole left, room to run. And he takes this one back for the pick 6. Kicking unit comes out for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Dragons make it a 24-point ball game. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Has this at the 6. He stopped on the return at the 27. And it's still largely a rough outline, Brock. Not a finalized picture just yet, but our playoffs are starting to take shape. They've got a man in motion. Now May coming off that pick. It's complete to Ford. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain.
That's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
From the 31. Buys trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And the hits just keep coming for them on this play, it seems. Elsewhere on the field, they've got a player hurt and in need of some attention. Polk makes the catch. And that will not be enough for a 1st down. Facing a 4th and 12, but this offense is undeterred. May throwing for it. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. Stroud throwing here on 1st. Brought in right side. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. They send a tight end in motion. And the play clock hits 0. This is going to be delay a game. Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty. First and goal, now 5 yards tougher after that penalty. They'll run here following the penalty. Oh no, he hits the sideline. An ill-fortunate run, loses yards.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even ripped through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
A give to Gibbs. Jukes out a one-stop. And it's a game down to the 5-yard line. Well, this certainly has been a memorable contest for him. His coaches, man, they're going to take this kind of output every single game.
This goes a little beyond the expectations they have for him, maybe even for himself. What impresses me so much, Kate, the guy just doesn't tire. Getting stronger, literally, as this game's going on.
Now Stroud on 3rd and goal. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. So they send out the field goal units and try for 3 on this one. A very short kick here from the right hash.
Yet another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. This return makes it up to the 25. The offense headed back to the field. And the last time we saw them, Brock, they took a risk, went for it on their own half of the field, but it didn't work out. May on 1st and 10. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Back to the air. It's May. Legette's got it. And he crosses the sideline a yard or 2 beyond, it looks like the 30. 3rd and 4 coming up now. Running back sent in motion. May not have throw on 3rd. That's caught for the 1st. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
From the gun, it's May. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down. Operating from the gun, here's May. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. And the defense comes through, that's gonna back them up and bring up 4th down. May now from the gun. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. Touchdown, New England. Gay to add the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Patriots still have a lot of work to do, Brock. It's a 20-point difference now. Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25. This offense making its way back out now. Even though they've got a 3-score lead, still a lot of time left, so they're going to try to grow it even further. It's Gibbs on the carry. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run, but I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
And they beat him to the edge. That run stopped back at the line. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
At the 39-yard line.
Chase coming in motion right. 2nd and 10 now. This one taken in by Chase. And he gets back to the line, but no more. This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. They bring their tight end left. Throwing on 3rd down, Stroud. Oh, he put everything. That's grabbed inside the 30. He does it, touchdown. The Dragons keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Dragons continue piling onto this lead. They put a touchdown on the board, and now they'll send it away. Return coming from the 6. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Back out runs their offense. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air, so expect some tighter coverage this time around. To the air on 1st down, May. Completed to his running back. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
Translatable skills, that's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
From the 34. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. 1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Chased out to his right, and they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. Made a throw it. Rolling left, buying some time, and he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. On 1st down, it's Gibbs. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
This is Gibbs on 2nd down. Breaks the tackle, still going. And he gets him 1 as we've come up to the 2-minute warning. They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. On the ground, it's a give to Gibbs. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Call it 4 yards, and we'll see what they do now from 4th and short in this spot.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign, well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
He easily had the yardage for a 1st, but he was hungry for a lot more. I think that tackle prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger than just a 1st down pickup.
And he drives forward for a little, maybe to the 7. Give him just 1 yard, I think, on the run. Still some work to do here on 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 7-yard line.
Now try Gibbs again. And they make a stop at the last minute. It's a gain down to the 1. And the timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ball game. Gibbs. And the scoring will never end. It's another touchdown. The Dragons continue piling it on here in the fourth. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Dragons grow their lead yet again. Now after the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. Returning it from the 4. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. All right, this is going to be the final play of the game. One final shot here. And that last pass falls incomplete as this game comes to a close. So something to be proud of, Brock, as they come away with the win. And it's harder and harder not to mention, Brock, the possibility of an undefeated season as they add another to their total here in the penultimate month of the campaign.